All right, folks, we have here a Marc's Velocity Power Chair. This power chair has 1 hour. It's practically brand new. It has electric tilt, electric recline, and the electric feet. 3 electrical function, 1 hour. It's burgundy red. It's just a great looking power chair. So all the function on this power chair can be worked through the joystick, only through the joystick. So what you do with this chair, we're going to start with the tilt. You're going to hit the button right here, which shows a picture of the seat. And as soon as you have a picture of the seat, you can move your options right here with the mode button. So right now it's got the yellow bottom and yellow back lit up. That means it's got the tilt. So now I just use my joystick and go back. So you can see the chair going back. So the tilt is when the base right here goes back. So when the base goes back, it's going to take the legs, it's going to take the back because they're all connected together. This is called electric tilt. This is good for if you want circulation, you want to take pressure off your bottom, pressure off your back, or you just want to relax. This electric tilt is fantastic. So here's the electric tilt. Let's see how much further it'll go. There we go. So it's still going. Oh wow. Now this is as far as I've ever seen one go. Oh my gosh, that's really electric tilt. And then we're going to do the legs. So you can see the feet are electric. Now if you're 5 feet tall or whatever, now this chair we're not going to change the seat size. So whatever seat is on here is what you're getting. So make sure when I mention the seat size, we can adjust the length of the foot plate, we can do that. But I'm not changing the seat size on this one. So this chair is being purchased as it is right here, okay? So this will give you good circulation. That's a little extreme, but if you were halfway tilted, let me bring the seat halfway down. It's so quiet, you can't even hear it. So I'm gonna bring the seat down halfway. So you can see, even if you're tilted halfway, you can still have good circulation. So even right here, let's go 3/4 of the way, because your legs are still higher than your body right there. So even 1/3 of the way up, your feet are still higher than your body, okay? So I'm gonna bring this seat all the way back down flat on the post right here. There we go. And the next feature I'm going to show you is the electric recline. So the recline is when the back goes back by itself. You can see the back right now going back, okay? That's called the electric recline. And there goes the back. There we go. This is as far as the back will go, okay? So this would be your laying down position, okay? So we're bringing the back up. This chair has what's called a swing away joystick, supposedly. Okay, maybe not. So the joystick does not move on this chair. It's a straight joystick. So we're bringing the seat back up. And now I'm going to bring the legs back down. If I can hit the right button. This way. The legs are coming back. The nice thing about this chair also, look how large the foot plate is. That's a very large foot plate. So the legs are coming back down. You also want to make sure when you buy this chair, I'm going to give you some measurements here. And look how high you are off the ground over there. There's a lot of clearance, so you don't have to worry about hitting a sidewalk or a curb or anything like that. So I'm going to give you some measurements. As I said, this chair will be sold as the way it is. I'm not changing because I don't have the parts on this with this chair. It is 16 by 18 deep. 16 by, well, actually 19. So it's 16 wide by 19. Now we can put a little bit bigger cushion on here. So if you want, we can put maybe a 20-inch cushion. The cushion will overlap the frame because there's plenty of room to put a 20-inch cushion. So if we can put a 20-inch cushion, 20 by 20, there'll still be plenty of room in here for a bigger cushion, okay? But I wanted to show you also is the height of the seat. The seat is 23 inches. Let's say 23 and a half. From the top of the seat to the ground, it cannot go any lower. It's 23 and a half inches. So you need to remember that if you transfer or if you go somewhere, if you need to know those numbers, 23 and a half to here, to the top of the seat. This chair has great suspension. If you see the suspension, look at that shock right there. Heavy duty suspension. I don't think I can lift. Yep, there we go. You can see the suspension at work. You have an anchor point here and you have another anchor point here. You have 4 anchor points on this chair. Okay. You have a motor for each wheel. If I wanted to push this chair probably weighs 350 pounds. If I want to push it, all I have to do is turn the power off. Turn the power off. You want no resistance in the motor. There's a motor right here. You can see my hand. This is your motor right here. Okay. All you have to do is push the lever down and now you're in neutral. You have to do both sides, both motors. You can see the rear suspension here and here. Okay. You can see that rear suspension right there. So I'm going to put it back in gear. When you're done, put it back in gear. So now you're back in gear. 14-inch solid tires, okay? Caster wheels in the front, caster wheels in the back. This chair also has arm support, meaning you can push on these arms and not have any give because you have these arm supports right here. So if you transfer, you can always transfer this way by raising the arm up and then putting your support back in here and then locking it so it doesn't come back out, okay? The chair is equipped. Oh, let me turn the power back on. The chair is equipped with headlights and it has tail lights. Okay, so you have headlights and tail lights with this chair also. You can see that, let me go this way. You can see the turning radius on this chair, how well it turns. It turns on itself. Okay. The total width of this chair is about 24, 25 inches. So yeah, I would say about 25 inches. From outside of wheel to outside of wheel is about 25. From outside of arm, it's only 23, but the base is wider than the arm. So it's about 25 inches is your magic number. I'm going to turn the lights off and see if I forgot anything. So you have the, and these are a little bit of a trot arm. What that means, these arms are not flat, they're turned. So when you have your hand in here, there's a little bit of a, which is nice. You have a safety belt also. The back of this chair, you have a fully adjustable headrest that can be adjusted up and down, and it can be fully adjusted forward, backward. You can see the whole crank is right here. Very well designed power chair, and you have push bars. So if you ever had to push this chair, you've got push bars here. You can roll it around like a manual chair if you wanted to, okay? So let's recap. Oh, before we recap, let's talk about how to charge the chair. When you charge this chair, I'm going to use this charger for example. This may not be the charger, but plug the charger here, plug it into the wall. When the light turns green, your batteries are full, okay? This chair has a top weight capability of 300 pounds, no more than 300 pounds on this chair. So let's recap. This chair has 1 mile. It has electric tilt, electric recline, electric legs. It has the arm support. It has the headlights, the tail lights, the solid tire, the suspension all the way around, the extra large foot plate, the safety belt, just a gorgeous power chair. If you don't need a seat lift and this seat fits your need, because we're not changing the seat, this would be a really, really nice one. So this is the Merit's Velocity Power Chair that has 1 mile, practically brand new with tilt, recline, and legs. Top speed on this chair is maybe 5.5 miles an hour. There's no gauge for the speed on here, but I can tell by just the way I drive these enough. And when you stop, it brakes automatically. It has electromagnetic brakes, so it makes the motors come to a stop within a few feet. And then when you stop, it's locked, okay? So, and this is a beautiful burgundy color. I like that burgundy color. There's 5 speed on this chair. I'm on the 5th speed now, but if you put it on the 1st speed, If you put it on the first speed, this is speed number 1. You can't get in too much trouble at this speed here. This is turning. Speed number 1. I'm going to put it back on speed 5 because most of you guys like the top speed. So it had no issue in the grass because my grass has a good, as long as your grass has a good bottom, it's not mushy or sandy, most of these chairs will do well in the grass also. So this is the one with the headlights, tail lights, tilt, recline, and legs, solid tires, great suspension. This is the one with the seat stays the same. The seat is 18 by somewhere around 18, 20 deep. We can put a bigger cushion on here, but we're not changing the seat side. I'm not changing the frame or anything on this. So if you're buying this chair, the arms stay here. We can put a bigger cushion, yes. Maybe a 20-inch cushion instead of an 18. But this is one of those chairs where I'm not going to take the time to expand. I don't have all the parts for this one. So just remember, watch the video and take your measurements. Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you and have a wonderful day.